A lot of sense. Let's see. Nice, who can finally go all out with play-by-play. Well, it's finally going to be a big fight here.
Give this man
7 minutes in, let's see if it happens. King Kong waiting patiently in that bush. He's going to call it off. So Turtle's going to reset. Rest of the Onic, again, they're just kind of waiting, right? He's going to go ahead and get the orange buff. Luis there as well. Jem going to take the brunt of the damage. Circling Eel comes down, has to use the last Insanity. But once again, it's going to be objective in the mid lane, though. West will be the one to fall. The objective taken by Matt. Finally, one of the teams gets on the board here. But still, Smart Omega holding on to a small lead.
And I understand the approach of these two teams. There is such a high chance that both of them will get punished extremely badly that you really have to be careful who gets his Lord.
See if they pull it off. Mark quite in trouble. Malefic Aurora being picked up mid-fight too with Ryle going. Forcing Super Prince back. Comes the Vengeance. There's the wild charge though. Still going to be up for now. A couple hits away and he'll fall. And Onic still finds the kill. Can they find another? It's Mark that goes down in the brush in the mid lane. Now their eyes going to be set on this objective, the Lord here for the taking, as two members of Smart Omega are down.
This is literally Onic saying, you want to take this outside? And indeed they did. There was a dance waiting to happen, and Onic said, let's take this outside, just out of the Lord pit. And that's where they did so much better. And I love their coordination. There's
a chance that Omega might turn things around under the base turret, but unless King Kong.
Oh, Mark goes in, has to flicker out too, so already put the pressure there. He does not have that now for this Lord, so they have.
I personally failed to mention, because usually it's something that you have to watch out for. They suck at clearing waves.
Yeah.
It's super difficult to defend against this enhanced Lord.
They have to put themselves in danger to clear up waves, but Onic, they had it here. Will they try to?
14, almost the 15-minute mark here. They're going to go for it again. The damage comes through from Luis. He does survive. Base fully exposed here. Lord's still going to be worked on. Does Onic Philippines have enough lead to push it in? Enough confidence to end the game here at this mark. They can't break through just yet. Another wave going to be pushing down mid lane. Smart Omega hold it together. They bob, they weave on through. Jem holding that front line alongside Esclair. King Kong with the damage. Gets Ryle quite low. He has to go heal up. Still putting the pressure. They're holding it down the front. The base is going to be worked on a half health though. And they still hold on. Onic Philippines does not want to commit just yet. They're feeling things out. Smart Omega winning as well. Matt takes the brunt of the damage. There's Demonic Force with the Vengeance. Bang. They come down, but Mark is out. Matt has to go back. Kelra on the run. Wild Charge keeps Ryle in the air. Taking some shots here now as Kelra gets us situated on the backside. They can't get Ryle just yet. Then Onic Philippines has to run as Matt decides to go back. What a defense from Smart Omega.
Chance really is inside their base, not until they close this gold gap. And they can only really close this gold gap if they defend against this last Lord here. This is their last chance to defend. If they survive this, then they're fine. I don't know if they're going to be able to steal, but they've already spent quite a few ults.
Look at that. Let's go reset though. Ryle could be in trouble. Already using the Vengeance here. He's going to be taken down by Super Prince. And Onic Philippines decides to just go ahead and crash down on the retreating Smart Omega. And you can see that. They're going to go ahead and give the go for that Lord. At least secure that. They got Ryle down. But he should be back up by the time they get to this defense.
Leo, that sort of looked like Omega not sure if they wanted to fight that or not.
Yeah, or also, it's possible that they weren't even really planning on fighting, and Ryle caught himself in a position where he had no choice. Given that this is a Phoveus with a Vengeance, and that's the only other choice you have. You fight or you die. And he was in a position where he only really had fight as an option. So with that said now, again, Joseph just on point here. 1-0. There's Ryle.
Yeah.
He's going to be able to defend, but I don't know how good it is against a Lord this big.
Let's see if they can do it once again. Holding it at bay there in the mid lane. Ryle jumps in, doing what he can to keep them there. Matt, though, getting quite low already. Luis goes in for King Kong, but the base is going to be taken out in a second there as game one goes to Onic Philippines.
The first few moves we see from the OG lineup is aggression. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, he's going to take a lot of damage. H2O falls under that tier 2. So King Kong able to go ahead and get that first blood.
Like I said, you know what? We're going to keep going. 500 gold in, and now H2's in trouble again.
Oh, H2 in trouble again. Even with the execution, will get taken down in the same spot as earlier as King Kong gets another one. That makes me wonder, right? When I was asking this in the draft, you see Baksha picked up first. you still go the route of picking the Lancelot into it, right? So now, not only that matchup is a little bit tougher, especially having an Angela in the hands of Escalera here, but now you're kind of a little bit behind. I mean, you see it there, right? And he's struggling to get into these objectives. So, in order for something to really change here, Smart Omega has to find a pickoff, a kill, at least to keep things close together before they get to those Lord fights.
Whoa, this is what we were talking about earlier. The last time HT played, Season 11.
Oh, bottom side, Rebo gonna be in trouble, flickers out. We'll be able to survive one hit away. Now Jom trying to help him, keeping it down. Calra though. Okay, they gotta respect the damage. Meanwhile in the mid lane, once again, H2O.
To even just like use their abilities to take down two, just go for it, and then just back off. Of course, find the right timing, not too soon before an objective, things like that. But they can't just try to look for a picture-perfect setup as King Kong invades.
Hard guard are we going to be used? They're going to go ahead and try to get this purple buff. Fury comes down. There's the gush, forcing Rebo back. H2O goes in. Super Prince still going to be alive, though, but they have nowhere to run as they get continuously stunned under the tier 1, forced out of there.
Understand the dilemma of Omega where they were, it feels like they were forced to pick the Lancelot because they needed more heroes to reach that gourd. Who we've seen in the sequences now is the big problem for Omega.
Jumping in once again, Exort has to flicker out, but it will get taken down by the waves. EG comes down, the Eternal Guard there to help him in the front side, but it's not going to be enough. Kelra, though, did fall off camera to H2O, able to find a kill there in that mid lane.
Yeah, he's just grasping at straws. Oh, no, Exort!
That's tough. And that's why the gourd is so strong. Again, even under the turret, you're not safe.
Yeah, this is my fate now.
Yep. Especially knowing that he didn't have the flicker available. Now crashing down, just with the pressure alone by the drive-by. They're going to go in under the turret. Turret's going to be worked on. They're fighting for it. Rebo going to be in trouble. Flickers into the wall and will fall there. Can he do anything, though? Escalera's going to find him, trying to get the kill. There's a flicker out, though. Jom in trouble. Gets taken out by Super Fritz. Try to work on the Lord. Keeping Omega at bay the best they can until the Lord's ready for taking. King Kong goes in, gets it secured. And now Onic Philippines, a massive lead ahead.
Besides last. Wow, great itemization by Kelra.
And again, it's the same matchup from earlier, but the other way around. He knows that as the carry, this is what I'm looking for. This is how I will suffer in lane. And he put that into this Claude build.
Super Frizz making it look easy, nice too.
Yep. This is one of the strengths. You know, you can just fire off from there. H2O going to pump out quite a bit of damage, though. They're going to have to respect that, but once again, the assault on the base is still going to continue top side. Eternal Guard going to jump down the gun. Forcing Jom to flicker as well. Thinking he was going to go down, and now Rebo takes the stun, but they hold on to the turret for now.
Big typical Lancelot up against a Boxia and what everything else that Onic has, so this is the story.
Prince taking quite a bit of damage, but H2O could be in trouble now as he might get stunned, able to get away from it. But the beam comes down. Still going to survive, though. Eternal Guard comes out. Kelra on the backside goes in with a Heart Guard, able to clean up the kill on H2. Now Smart Omega has to deal with the Lord and then the mid lane push from the rest of the team. A full force of Onic Philippines as Rebo gets whittled down. Ryota with the last insanity to clear the waves out. They have another wave to handle here. Can they stay in the game? The base is going to be worked on, though, as Onic Philippines continues to push in, but they're holding it together for now. Still King Kong with a Heart Guard going to force them back. Jom trying to clear the waves, gets taken down as Onic Philippines sweeps the series.